Good morning, everybody. Yes, I did not play our intro. You got us live and in person. It's Evan and myself, and we are talking about CBD today. And for any of you that's hung out with us before, you know that we usually focus on a couple of products, and the Lion's Mane is back in stock. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to talk about apple cider vinegar since they have gummies in those now.
Yep.
But Evan, it's been a minute. Catch us up on
Yeah,
what you've been doing the
been
last
a couple
couple of
weeks.
weeks.
We've had some things come up for both of us, so I know we're not on our normal day, but I'm glad to get back at it, and hopefully everybody else is glad that we're back and ready to, I guess, restock and find out what else we have new. I know we talked about this last time, but obviously the lion's mane has a lot of benefits, and the gummies are popular. We do have the capsules in now too.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are $25. Um, I've been trying to reach out. There's some people don't like the gummies as much. The gummies have the CBG in it. CBG helps reduce the inflammation. The reason there's lion's mane everywhere out there, I used to have it in my store for weight loss.
Uh-huh.
This is different because you get the CBG and the lion's mane together. That's why we ran out before. That combination is rare, rare, rare. So some people still like the lion's mane, which is fine, which can help with memory and energy and focus. I mean, there's a lot of different benefits. It's just overall, I think the CBG with the lion's mane is better. That's just my personal opinion, and a lot of people think the same thing. But some people want the capsules because they don't like the gummies. So everybody's different, but the gummies are cheap too, and they offer those. You can buy those for just $25. I think it's 60 capsules too. But
So, so are you saying that the capsules do not have the CBG in them?
yeah, correct. They don't have the CBG in them. Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And just,
Well,
some of the benefits to lion's mane, most people know, but it can help protect against dementia, may help fight cancer, obviously, reduces inflammation, especially with the CBG on there. Some people use it for managing diabetes, protect against ulcers. It's also going to relieve some anxiety, mild depression, if you feel some of that. People working from home, I can relate to that. I work from home a lot. Just overall anxiety wise, keep you level without any type of caffeine, which I like caffeine, nothing against caffeine, but sometimes you can overdo caffeine.
yeah.
This really seems to keep more people level.
Okay.
And then, the capsules I have not tried, so I can't relate to, but I have people that love the capsules, and it's a very, very good price in the capsules too. These are 2 for $70. We do not sell individual on this. There's a reason we don't. It's just that we have such a demand for it. If you like it, you got to stick to it to see the cumulative results. And then there's a 2 for $80 deal with the apple cider vinegar. Gummies, you've probably seen the ACV, which is in a little drink. It's good for gut health, absorption, digestion, weight loss. These two work really good. If you have this, you should have this. That's why we offer that deal, 2 for $80, where you get 2 of these and then 1 of these. Otherwise, these are $19 a piece. I do 2 with every meal on this, and then 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon on this. Some people do more, so whatever works for you. I know people have their kids use it for ADHD. This one, lion's mane, with like a natural gummy. If somebody is out there has a question on that, definitely this all day. And I wish I would have had this when I was in high school. Helps with focus, which is, without the, ADHD or any other medication maybe someone doesn't want to be on, or any caffeine. And then this is always good just because everything, our whole body structure is based off of our gut health. And if you absorb things better, everything works better, less inflammation, feel better, better energy, better focus. So I think sometimes it's forgotten. You hear the buzzword probiotic and leaky gut, things like that. There's a lot of stuff out there. Even I had some stuff in my store that, yeah, it might work, but these are easy to take because they taste good. The other stuff is really, really rank. I know all our stuff doesn't taste good either, just because that's part of it.
Yeah.
But the apple cider vinegar juice or whatever you call it, I'm sure you've tried it. It's pretty tart,
Yes.
but some people want to do that too. Some people do both. Depends on the person. But some people ask too. There's 3 milligrams of sodium in the apple cider vinegar and 2 grams of sugar. On this, there's I believe there's no sugar on these because these are vegan
Okay.
friendly. The lion's mane, no, they're all natural flavors and colors and gluten free. That's hard to find too in gummies. That's
Okay.
also why we do the 2 for $70. Also, why we've had issues where people will buy a ton of them in a day, and I have people that'll buy 10 of these because they know they're going to stick on them, or they get their family members on them. Like you've gotten your family members on certain things
Yes.
because if it works for you, you want to help out a friend, right, or a family member.
Exactly. We actually have several of our family members using the lion's mane.
Yep. Yep. So my parents use it
And,
too, and my dad uses it. My dad has got issues, so I get him on the. He's the one that's pretty hard to get him to stick to something. But he does do the apple cider vinegar gummies every day. And he has diverticulitis,
uh-huh.
which is gut, certain
Mhm.
starches and stuff really
Mhm.
mess with him. And that really seems to help kind of calm that down because it's an inflammation, like everything. That's why CBD and things like that is so popular. Just
Yeah.
keeps everything, less inflamed, and you should feel better, and less inflammation makes everything work better, and you should be happier, and life should be better, right?
Yes, and I'm excited because I'm placing my order for those today because I didn't know that we'd finally gotten everything back in stock since I hadn't
Yep.
talked to you in a week or
Yeah,
so.
I know it's been 2
But
weeks.
just to let everybody know, that's my lion's mane, and not that it matters to you, but that's all that's left in this bottle. I've got to reorder. I'm about out, and I'm just because I do. Y'all have never probably had to run 2 or 3 accounts on social media. Well, multiply that times 2 or 3 because when I run my Redneck Rhapsody and stay on my toes with it, I have double everything I do for the Angel Warrior Network right now. So there's a lot of social media, and you can totally just drop the ball. Like sometimes we'll get messages, "Hey, are y'all doing a show tonight?" And I will have just forgotten to share the link. So I know that my mental acuity, not that I got a lot of mental up there sometimes because it rattles around, but the lion's mane helps me. My only problem is I get busy and forget to go back and get another one. So I'll do really great in the morning when I take it with my morning nutritionals, and then I'll forget to pop me another one about 1 or 2 o'clock. So I should do better with that. And on nights I have really big interviews, I try to make sure those are the days that I take all of my lion's mane because it does help you keep a clearer focus
Yep.
and stay on track. Evan, I'm going to pop up the screen to share the
Yep.
specials and
Yep.
let you go over them. But y'all pay attention. It's Friday.
It
This
will
special,
change here probably. So if you want to do an order, I would do. If you want something certain on there, oh yeah, already the other
what?
stuff already switched
Okay. Well, we're going to
for
go
the
over.
better. For the better, actually.
Okay, we're going to go over what's actually on here really quick. And I'm just going to be as transparent as possible. And I am not fear mongering or trying to get it. But if you've ever wanted any currency, any foreign currency, this is a great deal. You
You
get
want to
a
refresh it? Refresh it once. It is
refresh.
better now. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a different. I think today there. It says
Okay.
June 2nd, but it's not right. They added
No.
dinar and dong to it. He must have just
Okay.
done it, so it is better. There you
All
go. So actually, yeah, that's a crazy good deal.
Wow, that's amazing. So
Yeah, we'll
if
be
you
busy today. So
if you don't know what you've wanted to use in the products, I'm going to tell you that lotion right there is amazing. You can get it unscented, and it is so good for. I had bug bites that it helped with. I've had sunburn that it helped with. I can't guarantee it'll do it for you, but it did my family and myself. And so I loved it because I got caught out of town and didn't have any hydrocortisone and didn't have my my aloe vera lotion that I usually use after I've been in the sun, but I did have my bottle of my CBD. And so I used it. It worked amazing.
yeah, yeah, it's that's been very very popular.
And
The
this,
sleep gummies too being on special is a very good deal. That's just live today, 4 for 100. I used to sell
Wow.
those in my store for $59.99 a piece. We sold
Wow.
over 100 and some a month. The price on those are, thanks to your discounts you get, are ungodly cheap.
That's
Gotta
amazing.
buy more, but I mean, yeah, that's usually I would sometimes do buy three, get one free, and that was a heck of a deal. This is basically, you're getting, you're buying three and getting one free at the cheap rate of $29 a piece or $30 a piece.
Well, this makes it be what, 25 a piece? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
That's
yeah, exactly. And
phenomenal.
usually it's 29, so you're saving what, $16, but that's, it used to be 30 for a while too. So I would load
Yeah.
up on those. I know we've been selling a lot of that. That's a top product because it has CBD in there, no THC in that, CBN, which is another mimicker for sleep, and then a little bit of melatonin. So people that even have issues with melatonin, more women than guys, um, will have better luck. I've taken that since day one, had that for 5 years. So is my wife. It's the best product. That's my favorite product by far because if I don't sleep good, I wouldn't probably be able to have a good conversation on
My
a
son and
podcast.
my son-in-law to be is using these, and he has had immense positive reports on it. He loves that product.
Yeah.
And so he's told me to place him an order for some of those. And this is the deal with the lion's mane and the is this just lion's mane?
Yeah,
I'm
that's just
trying
the
to think.
lion's mane. Looks like
That's just two lion's
The
manes.
ACV one's gone now.
Okay.
We sell the ACV. It's down there. It's 29 or $19 right next to the
Okay.
lotion. That's 29. And we still have the chocolates on special too. I would think that's probably I mean, it's not hot this week, but we put them out there in cold packs. But I would guess in July we won't be able to, I know we won't offer that deal. The 10 for
Yeah.
25 or 45 for 100 is just ungodly cheap.
And you're
Almost too
probably
cheap
not,
now.
and those probably won't be back in stock for shipping July,
Yeah.
August, and possibly into
Yeah,
September.
yeah. If you like that deal, I would buy. If you can afford it, I'd buy several of it because they will be out. I know I have a lot of my stores at a store yesterday order 800 of them just because they don't want to run out. They put them in their freezer and they sell a lot more. They're up north, northern Minnesota, so they're busier this time of year. All the people up there for the lake.
And this is great deal on the freeze, the
Yep,
pain cream freeze.
yep. And then the regular pain cream has been out. That is back in the pain cream 2000. That's $29. That is
Okay.
back in stock. So if you want to give me a call, I do all the orders for Trina. So if you call me, if you don't want to go on the website, she'll get into that. My number is below and my email. If you have a question on something, I'd prefer texting because I just have so many calls. If you want to order and then have questions, give me a call.
And just to let you know that the subscription stuff, you're not going to be, when you set it up, if you do on the subscriptions, the currency won't come out every time on your subscriptions.
Yeah,
So,
and those subscriptions, you have to go through me on that. It's really tricky because it's logging in.
okay.
So the subscriptions, you have to call me to do those. So we've had just a login factor on that because you have to save the credit card information. So if it's not logged in, then there's no way for them to tag the credit card information because it's subscription. So those I would recommend calling me because I've 99% of them don't work otherwise.
Okay.
I mean, they
Perfect.
work, but you're not going to be able to figure out why it's not coming out every month. You're just going to get one bottle. It won't even let you proceed because it'll say you have to log in, and the login deal can be tricky because people forget their password and resetting it and stuff. We're working through the kinks on that.
Okay. And your 150 plus order not only gets you dinar, dong, and bolivar, it's
Yeah, this
going
is
to get you a free lotion, which you just saw right here that they're 25 bucks a piece, and usually they're more than that. But when they're the two for deals, they drop the price a little bit. It's usually
Mhm.
about $30 a bottle. So
That's a heck of a deal.
it is this. It's a great sale, but let's see. Is there anyone that has any questions on any of the CBD stuff? If there is, y'all need to pop those questions in really quick while Evan and I are visiting. And for any specifics that you really want education on, if you'll go back on some of our previous CBD If you want to know about Miracle Gold, it's amazing. You can apply
Yep.
it topically as well as take it orally. It has the black
Yep.
seed cumin in it. Um,
That's
the
our most popular. That's our most popular. If they're in a subscription, you know how popular they are. The immunity, the soft gels, and the immunity, the super immunity,
Yes.
and obviously the Miracle Gold.
Uh-huh.
That's our most popular. Then it would be the lion's mane. That's why we have to do 2 for 70 on that. But yeah, that tells you everything. Everybody falls in the category of buying Miracle Gold, hence the term, and helps with a lot of different things.
Yes.
For working out, recovery, mental acuity, just reducing the inflammation throughout your whole body. It also helps with the proliferation of other cells in your body that you don't want, the cancellation of those. Like we all have cancer cells. It'll help rid our body of that with the black seed oil. So definitely would recommend everybody, if you can be consistent, to buy the Miracle Gold. If you can't, save your money. But if you can be consistent, it'll work.
Well, I love that. And the pet CBD, I'm just telling y'all, it is kind of a little bit of a thundering thing here this morning. So Charlie's already had his dose, a big old dose of some CBD on his dog food this morning. And it just makes him relax and chill out a
Yep.
little bit.
Mine is right over here. I can look at it. I put it on my older boxer's food every day, twice a day, 2 full droppers. She's weighs more, so I do the 1500. I would even do higher if you can, because it's not going to make them feel weird or goofy. It just helps keep the inflammation down. She has
Yes.
arthritis in her legs.
And I'm hearing tremendous results from some of the people that are using that, especially for their pets that are 10 and up,
Yep.
for the making their joints more pliable, and they can run again, and they, get
Yep.
that little bit of a puppy thing back a
Yep.
few
That
times.
trot back. Yep.
Yes,
I saw the trot with my oldest boxer this morning, and that's makes me feel good,
it
because
does.
obviously it's summer, but yet seeing her, because we have a 10-month-old boxer too, and she's got plenty of energy. The other one is Jada's 11, and she yeah, sometimes it's harder for her to move around, but she moves a little bit better now, so it's nice to see. It's cumulative
That's
too, like you
awesome.
say. You got to be consistent with taking this stuff, and that's why if you have questions on, hey, how do I take this? Just text me on the questions on that. Not that I don't want to answer your phone, but on Friday, Saturdays, call me to do the orders. During the week, I'm not as busy. Friday, Saturdays are busy for questions and stuff. To do an order, it's fine, but I just like I have people, I got to really pick and choose on that. So you can always just say, hey, how do I take this? But if you want to do an order for Trina and you have questions, just call me and I'll take care of you. I'll answer
Perfect.
regardless. I get a lot of, my phone sometimes will have 10, 15 calls in an hour. Depends on the day. So it's hard to get to everybody. So just trying to let people know that if you have just a simple question, just text me. But if you have questions you want to order, call me. We're trying to get that
Awesome.
out there. Or if you ever have order issues, text me your order number, and then say your name, your address, and what the issue was on the order, and then I'll forward it on to the. I'm the only guy that handles that, so I forward that on to the shipping, and then they'll take care of it. The guys and gals in shipping are really really good, but we have a lot of orders, so there's things that happen, mistakes, but that is something people can't call me. They can call me on it, but it ain't going to do any good. Text me on it, because and then I can, all I do is copy paste it over directly to the guy you want it to get, and then he corrects it within usually 15 minutes. So we
And
look
that's
it up on
something
our end.
Well, that's something that I want everybody to understand. I know we get frustrated when we don't get an order that's correct, or something got left off, or, maybe you got a 10 count shipped to you instead of a 30 count. They are so willing to help and fix mistakes when it comes along. But remember, the CBD
Yep.
Gurus is a small American company. The
Yep.
product is produced here. It is Lucas does a great job with picking the hand picking and selecting a lot of the products that go into what makes the lion's mane, what makes the Miracle Gold.
Yep.
He is very particular. So do know that you're operating with a small American corporation. You're keeping America
Yeah, we're
great.
not a big. We don't have a lot of employees. It's better that way, in my opinion. Just for my
Right.
entrepreneurship, to have less people is better. But and sorry, my dog's in the background.
That's okay.
But yeah, less is better. But that's why I just try to make it clear to people. Just hey, if you have order issues, just text it to me. It's easier. I have that on my voicemail anyway, because then I'll respond to you. Get it right over to the guys and gals that run the department. And then for orders, I always seems to go a little bit quicker if you do call me for Trina's orders. I have her password, which she'll tell you here in a minute. It's pretty easy. It's just her name backwards.
And it's at the
You
bottom of
can,
the screen for anybody that's
yep,
looking.
exactly. So just call me. But yeah, today will be busy because of the special, and that special will be tomorrow too. I doubt they'll add on to that. So get that order in so we can get it out to you today or tomorrow.
Exactly. And what I was saying is if you have questions about how a product works or what your dosage would be, we are now on, I think, our number 10 series of doing these with Evan. Go back and look it up on my YouTube or our Rumble channel and look for the information and watch that video. I mean, that's it. That's the reason we did these the way we did. And we kind of named them like Miracle Gold or Full Spectrum, the Delta 9 versus Delta 8. They're very educational. And if you don't know where to start and you're looking for something that is not pharmacy type to relieve headaches or back pain or anything like that, go back and check those videos out and see what you actually would need and want for those. And with that, Evan, thank you so much for showing up with us again. And if we can help you with anything, y'all, Evan's number is listed on the screen below.
Yep.
You can go to the CBD Gurus and put in the click on wholesale, put my name in backwards. You'll get the deals. You'll see where the money, you'll get the foreign currency from it. And y'all just have a great day. And
yeah, and then we'll plan on doing next week, hopefully next Thursday.
Yes.
If it works for you. It works for me.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All right, thanks. Yeah, give us a call, guys. Thank you.
Right. Bye.
Have a good day.